Hello, this is Daniel Martz, and this is going to be kind of a different video. This is actually going to be my 200th video on my channel. So this is, as you can probably tell by the title and the timestamp, it's going to be a long-ass video. I don't know how long it's going to be, but we'll see when it ends. So basically, with this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my whole movie collection. And the reason I'm going to be doing this is because back when I did my 100 video for the channel, it was also my movie collection. Basically, showing you guys my whole movie collection. And I kind of want to do something special for 200. I guess, kind of keep that tradition alive. So here is my movie collection. Also earlier this year, I did another video showing you guys my plays or what plays, script plays I have, like this, like scripts, stuff like this. So I want to show you guys my movies and what movies I have. Also because why not? In that regard. So it's gonna be a really long video. I'm gonna start off with the Blu-rays and then go on into the DVDs, and then we'll see how long it goes. So I'm gonna start off with eight. So I'm gonna start off with these. First off, I have Stranger Things season one, the VHS version cover. I think this is the only version of it, to be honest. This is the only. Yeah, I have this kind of on the side because compared to a Blu-ray, it's like half the size. I can't really stack it up. So yeah, and then kind of because of that same reason, I also have the Omen. Yeah, it looks kind of fucked up. The Omen Collection, all four Omen movies. Oh, yeah, it looks kind of fucked up because I think I accidentally squished it somehow. I don't remember how, but I squished it. So yeah, and it has all four Omen movies. The original one from '76, Damien Omen 2, Omen 3, The Final Conflict, and the Omen, the remake from 2006. So a 30-year difference, 40-year difference, I believe. Um, yeah, 30 years. Yeah. Okay, on to Blu-rays. So starting off, as you saw it, the Matrix collection, all four Matrix movies, The Matrix, Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolution, and the Animatrix. The Animatrix is basically the series of short films set within the Matrix universe. It's six of them. They're all pretty cool in my opinion. I like some more than the others, but still all pretty cool. Um, Next up, 127 Hours, 300, Rise of an Empire, and 300, both of them right here. 1917, 2001: A Space Odyssey, A Clockwork Orange, and The Shining. Cooper collection right there. A Bridge Too Far, A Cure for Wellness, A Quiet Place, American Hustle, American Made, American Sniper, a lot of Americans. Angel Has Fallen. I actually like this series, guilty pleasure type of thing. Annie Hall, Avengers Infinity War, Bad Boys 1 and 2, Baby Driver, Steelbook. Uh, shit. Back to the Future collection, all three of them right there. Bad Words, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. Can't wait to see the Snyder Cut. Bel Canto, Big, Black Klansman, Blade Runner 2049, Blomkamp Collection, which includes District 9, Chappie, and Elysium. Um, I've only seen Chappie in theaters. Haven't seen the other ones, to be honest. We'll eventually. Blood Diamond, Blue Velvet. Yeah, Blue Velvet. Bone Tomahawk, Bram Stoker's Dracula, and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, both from the 90s, the Gary Oldman and De Niro versions. Brawl and Cell Block 99, the Bronson Collection. So the Death Wish Bronson Collection. So Death Wish is 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? No, just 2, 3, and 4. I don't have the first one. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but okay. I have to get the first one eventually. Bullet, Caddyshack, Captain Phillip, Casablanca, Casino Royale, Casper, Castle in the Sky, Cinderella, the live action version, one of the few good live action versions Disney has made, in my opinion. Cleopatra, Cloverfield, Clue, Collateral, Constantine, City of Demons, the animated movie. DC has some pretty good animated movies, to be honest. Cool Hand Luke, Copycat, Crank, Crazy Hearts, yeah, Crazy Heart, Crazy Rich Asians, Creed, Creed 2, Dark City, really underrated movie. Detective Pikachu, um, Dazed and Confused, Die Hard, definitely a Christmas movie. Doctor Sleep, Don't Breathe, Drive, Dumbo, Dunkirk, Edward Scissorhands, Escape Plan 2, Hades, yeah. Escape Plan The Extraction, which is basically Escape Plan 3. I don't have the first one, but I have those two. So yeah. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Fear the Walking Dead Season 1 with the lenticular cover. I don't know if you can see it here, but yeah. Friday the 13th, the original one. Game of Thrones season 2. I have season 1 on DVD, so you'll see it later, but season 2 I have on Blu-ray. Yeah. Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Gentleman's Agreement. Ghost in the Shell, the original one, the anime version. Um, yeah, the steelbook for this is a little bit dented. I don't know how it got like that, but yeah, it is what it is. And then Ghost in the Shell, the remake with Scarlett Johansson, which I thought was a really good remake of it. But of course, the original will always surpass it. Just, simple, plain fact of the matter. Godzilla 2014, 2015, the remake. I actually really enjoy that movie, to be honest. So, yeah. Gone Girl with the Chasing Amy book. Not Chasing Amy. Chasing Amy is a different movie. The, what is that thing? The book? Something Amy? Yeah, Amazing Amy. Ben Affleck and Amy's. I wonder what that's about. Yeah, it has a little book right there. I've actually never read the little book, to be honest. So maybe one day. Um, the Goodfellas Steelbook. Let's see, what is this? Gotham Season 1. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Don't have the first one. Maybe I will hopefully eventually. Hatchet. Heavy Metal. Really underrated 80s animated movie. More adult oriented, to be honest, but I think that's why it's kind of underrated. Um, Hell or High Water. Surprisingly good movie, to be honest. Um, though I am going to say I am a bit surprised it was nominated for Best Picture. It just doesn't feel like that's the type of movie they will go for Best Picture, in my opinion, but I like it nevertheless. Hellfest. Mm. Homeland Season 1. Hostiles. Hot Buzz. How Green Is My Valley. I believe this is the movie that won Best Picture when Citizen Kane was. I don't remember. Was Citizen Kane even nominated for Best Picture? Because I remember a lot of people loved it and hated it at that time. Um, I just saw Mank, by the way. I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest. Inception. I don't know, Mank's just kind of. It's technically speaking is really good. The story I just couldn't get invested in, basically. So yeah, that was Inception. Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Ip Man Trilogy. I know they have a fourth one, or maybe a fifth one at this point, so may get those in the future as well. It's the movie, the first one. from a few years back. It follows. I remember when I first saw this movie, I didn't really care for it, but then I rewatched it this year, and I'm like, a lot better than I originally thought it was. Um, Jacob's Ladder, very underrated movie in my opinion. Definitely check it out. John Wick 2, John Wick 2, Chapter 2, and John Wick 3, Parabellum. I do have John Wick, the original one, the first one, but it's on DVD. Joker, Jumanji, the original one, of course. My first Criterion, John Dillman, 23, Quai de Commerce, 1080 Bruxelles, or John Dillman as it's most commonly known, French film. Really good film, to be honest, but I don't think it's going to be for everyone. Kiki's Delivery Service, didn't really care for this movie, to be honest, but still good, nevertheless. King Kong, the 2005 version, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Labyrinth, the digibook. So, yeah. Last Action Hero, Lawless, and Lawrence of Arabia. So, yeah. Steelbook as well. Leon the Professional, Live I Repeat, or that's his new title. What's his whole title? Edge of Tomorrow. So yeah. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Logan Lucky. I actually know somebody who's in this movie. Um, Love, Simon, Mad Max Fury Road. I need to rewatch this because when I first saw it, I wasn't that big of a fan of it. Then when it got nominated for Best Picture, I was like, the fuck? So I'll have to rewatch that one eventually, to be honest. And also, I don't really like the first Mad Max movie. I find it kind of boring. So yeah, I don't know about that one. Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, Men in Black 2, yeah, Misery. I think Men in Black 2 is the only one I haven't seen. I've seen the first and the third one, but I don't think I've seen the second one. Moonlight, filmed here in Miami. Hell yeah, at least partially. Um, how do you spell Morgan Road? Morgan Road, I guess. It's a Danish film, I believe. Um, and the translation is to dawn. So Morgan Road is, I guess, Danish or dawn, or maybe not Danish. I don't remember. Maybe Norwegian. I got this at a film festival. That's all I know. So yeah. Maybe Norwegian actually. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, the digibook. So yeah. Oh, awesome. I got time with the director. So there's that's cool. Murder on the Orient Express. It's an alright movie to be honest. My Neighbor the Yamadas. Probably Studio Ghibli's worst film to be honest. My own, yeah. The mom is annoying. The mom character in this movie is just fucking annoying. She annoys the crap out of me. My Neighbor Totoro. Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. Oblivion. Once Upon a Time in America. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Pain and Gain, also filmed here in Miami, partially. Parasite. Fatima Inverted. Pet Cemetery, the original one. Pitch Perfect Trilogy. I actually like these movies, and I do consider them musicals. I don't know why people say they're not musicals. If anything, it's a jukebox musical. Yeah. Platoon. The Pokemon Trilogy Steelbook Collection, which is Pokemon 1, 2, and 3. Pokemon the first movie, Pokemon 2000, and Pokemon 3 the movie. So yeah, and the ones that deal with Mew, Lugia, and Entei. I don't know if I've ever seen 2000 to be honest. I know I've seen the first one many times, and I for sure know I've seen the third one, parts of it, but I don't remember ever seeing the second one. Maybe I have, and I just don't remember how it goes. Maybe. Porco Rosso. I actually really like this movie. It's actually underrated in terms of Studio Ghibli movies, in my opinion. Predators. I believe this is the remake, Robert Rodriguez remake from like 10 years back. Rain Man, Ready Player One, Reanimator, and Rio Bravo. Rise of the Guardians, RoboCop, the original one. I think it's alright to be honest. RoboCop, the remake. I'll be honest, I prefer the remake. So yeah, I just think it's more fun. But yeah, Robots, Romeo and Juliet, the Baz Luhrmann version. Satellite Girl and Milk Cow. Weird fucking movie to be honest. I have to. It's fun. It's just not. It's just one of those things like okay, I watched that. Whatever. You know what I mean? Schindler's List, Scooby Doo, and The Legend of the Vampire. The Saw series, basically Saws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the first 7 movies essentially. Scarface, Steelbook. Shaun of the Dead, Steelbook. Yeah, there you go. Shazam with the lenticular cover. I don't know how you can see it there, but yeah. And Silver Linings Playbook. Sin Escalas, which is basically nonstop in Spanish. Sleepaway Camp, my first Shout Factory video that I got. So yeah. Sleepers, Snowpiercer, Bong Joon-ho, great director. Parasite, of course. Space Jam, and this really nice steelbook, to be honest. Spawn, Speed Racer, the complete series, all 52 episodes, something like that. Yeah, honestly, it's a fun little anime series. I'm not really that big into like anime shows, so it was fun watching that. But they are kind of like forgettable because they're all basically the same thing. Um, Kind of reminds me of like the old Scooby Doo movies, shows, episodes, where it's like the same plot, just in a different way. You know what I mean? But it's fun. Nothing too memorable out of it, to be honest. But it is what it is. I liked it. It was fun. Um, Spider-Man: Far From Home, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse, Suicide Squad. I actually like this, to be honest. So yeah, Suicide Squad: Hell to Pay, Tales from Earthsea. This one was okay, all things considered. Taxi Driver, Terminator Collection. Anthology is basically the first 4 movies, so Terminator, T2, T3, and Terminator Salvation. The Age of Shadows, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, The Apartment, The Bank Job. Yeah, I have any movie that starts with the, I have it in the T section. So yeah, if you guys want to complain, go ahead. I don't care. My collection, I order them however I want. That was The Bank Job. The Big Lebowski, didn't. I honestly don't really care for this movie. Um, it just bores me. The Crazies. This one I kind of want to rewatch, to be honest, sometime soon. I remember when I first watched it, I didn't really like it that much, but I don't know. I've had a hankering to watch it again sometime soon. The Crow, The Dark Crystal. Also in Digibook. So yeah, I don't know if I said this when it passed, but Mr. Smith Goes to Washington is my first Digibook. It's the first Digibook I ever got. I don't think I mentioned it, but I'll mention it right now. The Diary of Anne Frank, Fast and Furious, the original, the first one. I got that right after Paul Walker died, to be honest. The Fault in Our Stars, The Fisher King, the Flash, the first season, The Fly. This is the original Fly from the 50s, not the not the Goldblum version. So this is from 1958. Really good movie, actually. Haven't seen the remake, the Goldblum version though. I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought this was the Goldblum version, and so I literally popped it in, and then I realized it was way the fuck older. But I still liked it. It's really good. Yeah, girl with the girl with all the gifts. I was about to say the girl with the dragon tattoo, but I don't even think I have that movie. I may have it in DVD. long story. You'll see when I get there. The Green Mile and Forrest Gump. The Hateful Eight. Also, the slipcover has this really cool thing where like it kind of opens up, so like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah. The Host, Bong Joon-ho again. Great movie. The Invisible Man, the one from this year. One of the few movies that came out in theaters this year. I want to say that's the. I only saw like 4 movies in theaters this year, and that was that. It was for this year. The ones I saw in theaters were The Invisible Man, Onward, Spies in Disguise, and maybe Jojo Rabbit. I'm not sure if I saw that at the end of last year or this year, but or at the very beginning of this year. But I think those were the only movies I saw in theaters this year. So, I mean, not a bad batch, and all of them were fine to be. I mean, Spies in Disguise is probably the least. It's probably the worst one out of the bunch. But even after that, it was a fun, cute movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it. You know, it is what it is. Um, I wouldn't mind watching it again, to be honest. Um, The Iron Lady, The Mask of Zorro, and The Legend of Zorro. Zorro. So yeah, the Antonio Banderas movies. Yeah, a lot of people say that kind of look like a young Antonio Banderas, but I don't really see it. The Negotiator, The Punisher with Thomas Jane Travolta. I remember when I first heard about the John Travolta Punisher, I thought it was him as Punisher. So yeah, he's done the movie. It's fun. Yeah. The Return of the Living Dead, The Revenant, Rocky Horror Picture Show, The Shape of Water, The Silence of the Lambs, The Sixth Sense, The Social Network, The Sting, and The Towering Inferno. The Usual Suspect, Walking Dead Season 3, and The Walking Dead Season 4. I think I have seasons 1, 2, and 5 on DVD, and then that's it in terms of The Walking Dead. The Wizard of Oz, Steelbook 3D, or Metal Pack, depending on what you want to call it, because apparently there's a whole debate. If the spine goes inside, it's a Metal Pack, and if it doesn't, it's a Steelbook. Frankly, I don't care. Same difference for me. It's the first one I ever got. The Wolf of Wall Street. This is a movie that Leo should have won the Oscar for. Not The Revenant. Not to say that The Revenant is a bad movie or that his performance was bad in The Revenant. I just think we can all agree that his performance as Wolf of Wall Street was just better, generally speaking. Um, yeah, the Wolverine, or at least that seems to be the major consensus, and I kind of agree with that consensus. Still happy he won it though. Nevertheless, the Zookeeper's Wife, Thor: The Dark World. Yeah, I have that one. Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I think this one is one that should have won Best Picture instead of, was it Spotlight that won it that year? Not sure. Time Lapse, Titanic, Sangre y Hierro, Acero. Basically, Titanic, Blood and Iron. This is a miniseries from England, the UK, and it basically focuses on the building of the Titanic, what led up to building the Titanic. It's mostly fictional characters. You do have some real life characters like John Jacob Astor, for example. But for the most part, it's a bunch of fictional characters. Not gonna lie, I really thought that part of it was gonna be before the Titanic, while they were building it, and then the other half was gonna be on the Titanic. Ship has sailed, and the last episode was gonna be the ship sinking or something like that. But no, it's entirely the right before the building of the Titanic and all the social politics that kind of came with that. Because during this time, Protestants, there's a whole issue if you're a Protestant or a Catholic, if you're Irish and all this stuff. Really good miniseries. Definitely do check it out. Yeah. Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the original one. Train to Busan. Um, Under the Skin, Whisper of the Hearts. I don't remember this movie that much, to be honest. I know I saw it. I've seen all the Studio Ghibli movies I have. I don't remember Whisper of the Hearts though. Um, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Wonder Woman, and X-Men, The Road Cut, Days of Future Past, The Road Cut, and that is it for my Blu-rays. That is all the Blu-rays I have. Let's go on to my DVDs. All right, so with DVDs, it may be a little bit longer, a lot longer because I have a significantly a larger amount of DVDs, especially these first couple ones because they're all a bunch of collection packs. So just bear with me. So this is a two collection pack, double feature collection pack with Dr. Blood's Coffin and the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. The original one, yeah. Silent films, classic films. Again, two film collection, King Kong and Son of Kong, the original King Kong and the original Son of Kong. Like, yeah. Again, two movies. This is The Gunfighter and The Gun in the Pulpit. Three movie collection with 2013, The Deadly Wake, The Triangle, and The Poseidon Adventure. The Triangle, not Triangle, um, as I had erroneously thought. Um, Triangle is a good movie. The Triangle, I've never seen. Stars Luke Perry, so tell me what you guys think. The Ernest trilogy set or triple feature set, which is Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Scared Stupid, and Ernest Goes to Jail. Um, I've seen I've seen Scared Stupid and Goes to Camp. I don't think I've seen Goes to Jail. Uh, they're fun, I guess. They're, whatever. The Fantastic Four season one collection. World's Greatest Heroes collection. Yeah. I've seen this. I was honestly like whatever about it. So yeah. And the reason I have it here, even though it's Fantastic Four, it starts with an F. It's because here on the side it has four Fantastic Four. So yeah. Um, which is how I have some of these movies. If they have the number on the side right there, so let me show you here. So yeah, here you have three movies right there. Um, again, three movies. So yeah, again, keeps my little OCD in check. So yeah, just making sure. Four movie marathon, post-apocalyptic collection. So you have Waterworld, Children of Men, Doomsday, and Skyline. Children of Men is good. Waterworld is okay. Skyline is something, and I've never seen Doomsday. The Dirty Harry collection, the four film collection, Dirty Harry. So you have Dirty Harry, Magnum Force, The Enforcer, and Sudden Impact. I believe the fifth one is called Deadpool or the Deadpool or something like that. So yeah, that one I don't have. Four film collection with Lethal Weapon. So Lethal Weapons 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. Four film Batman collection. So you have the Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. Binge watched these, all four of them about a month back, and the first two are great. Third one is all right, I guess, and the fourth one is yeah. Four film collection Critters. So Critters 1, 2, 3, and 4. Critters 2, the main course. Critters 3, what are they? You are what they eat. And Leonardo DiCaprio's first film role, if I'm not mistaken, in Critters 4. Um, yeah. Final Destination collection, all four films. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have five somewhere here. Once we get to the F's, Ocean's 11 collection or Ocean's collection. So you have the original Ocean's 11 and then the remake of Ocean's 11, 12, and 13 afterwards. So yeah. Four film thrillers. This is what do you have? Your Gothica, Queen of the Damned, Dreamcatcher, and Ghost Ship. Four films, Pokemon sets. So you have Pokemon Heroes, the movie, Pokemon Forever, Pokemon Destiny Deoxys, and Pokemon Jirachi Wishmaker. Okay, so here you have a four film collection, sci-fi creatures. So you have 20 million miles to Earth, The Giant Claw, It Came from Beneath the Sea, and Mothra. 5 movie collection, again, monsters. So you have Killers from Space, Monsters from Prehistoric Planets, Destroy All Planets, Attack of the Monsters, and Sound of Horror. 6 film collection, Hellraiser. So you have Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth, Hellraiser Bloodline, Hellraiser Inferno, Hellraiser Hellseeker, Hellraiser Deader, and Hellraiser Hellworld. 5 creature collection, 8 creature collection. I don't know why I said 5. So you have 8 films here. Yeah. So you have the She Beast, Curse of the Wolf, Blood Predator, Chupacabra versus the Alamo, House of Mysteries, Juggernaut, Mesa of the Lost Woman, and Horrors of the Spider Island. So again, these are a bunch of B-movie horror movies. Yeah. 8 Mile. I think this is the only film that's not part of a collection that's part of the number section here. I'm pretty sure. I think I have one more movie, but yeah, 1 or 2 more movies, but yeah. 8 Blumhouse movies. So you have Get Out, which when I saw this, I was surprised Get Out was a Blumhouse movie. Same thing with Split. I was surprised it was a Blumhouse movie. I didn't realize that. Then you have The Purge, Purge Anarchy, and Purge Election Year, Unfriended, Ouija, and The Visit. I saw The Visit in theaters. A lot of people said that was Shyamalan's return to form. I didn't see it. I thought it was. I would actually say it's probably his worst movie next to Avatar, in my opinion. Next to Avatar, that's probably his worst movie. Because at least with The Happening, you can watch that and have a good time with it. I mean, it's still pretty bad, but you have fun with it. Lady in the Water was alright. After Earth, I actually enjoy After Earth. I recognize it's not that good, but I enjoy it. I don't know what this. I've seen it just to make sure. I do not like The Visit at all. Split, though, that is his true return to form. 10 Cloverfield Lane, 10 Things I Hate About You, and then 10 zombie movies, The Dead Walking Zombies Are Coming. So this includes Destined to Be Ingested, Revolt of the Zombies, Zombies versus Strippers, Diner, Get It? I mean, that's the title, Diner, Get It. The Last Man on Earth, Ashes, Autumn, I Eat Your Skin, Mortuary, and Rivers of Darkness. I've seen Diner. From what I remember, it was a stupid fun horror movie. I've seen Autumn. I don't remember much of Autumn. And I think I've seen Mortuary. I'm not sure. Maybe Mortuary or maybe Ashes. I don't remember which one. Maybe Ashes, actually. Or maybe both of them. Stupid disposable horror movies, zombie films. So, yeah. 11 Gamera Collection. That is a collection that has 11 movies in it. So it includes Gamera, the Giant Monster, Gamera versus Barugan, Gamera versus Gaius, Gamera versus Vidas, Gamera versus Giron, Gamera versus Jigar, Gamera versus Zigra, Gamera Super Monster, Gamera Guardians of the Universe, Gamera 2 Attack of Legion, Gamera 3 Revenge of Iris. A lot of Gamera. Next up, we have the 12 movie collection Explosive Cinema. So you have The Hostage, Iron Angel, Kill Point, Low Blow, 9 Deaths of the Ninja, The Patriots, Scorpion, The Silencer, The Skydiver, Terror in the Jungle, Top Cop, Van Nuys Boulevard. It's a bunch of like basically cheesy action films, essentially. But that's fun. We all need a little bit of cheese sometimes. 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. 20 movies, Old West Outlaws, basically a Western collection pack. The Last Rite of the Ransom Pride, One Eyed Jack, Day of the Wolves, God's Gun, Deadwood 76, Any Gun Can Play, Any Gun Can Play, wow. Dan Candy's Law, Boot the Hill, The Law of 45S, Yuma, Joshua, Kid Vengeance, The Man Can't Die, Dead Aim, Rawhide, Savage Gun, Savage Journey, The Hanged Man, Cry Blood Apache, and Buffalo Stampede. 20 movies horror movie collection, which includes what does it include here? Attack of the Giant Leeches, The Beast of Yucca Flats, Blood Tide, Creature from the Haunted Sea, Iga, Fury of the Wolfman, the Galaxy Invader, Gamera the Invincible, the Giant Gila Monster, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Little Shop of Horrors, the original one, Moon of the Wolf, Night Fright, Night of the Living Dead, Nosferatu, Phantom of the Opera, Rattlers, Snake People, the Snake Woman, and Snow Beast. So a lot of movies there. Um, yeah. 28 days later, 28 weeks later, at 42, Jackie Robinson story. Rest in peace, 99 Homes. A Christmas Carol, the George C. Scott version. A Few Good Men and Jerry Maguire. A Little Princess and the Secret Garden. A Pup Named Scooby Doo Volume 1. This has like 5 episodes of the A Pup Named Scooby Doo show. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be season 1 or just a random collection pack of episodes, which they do that sometimes. Um, the 4 episodes here they have here, they're fun. I like them. I like Scooby Doo in general. So, let's see what we have here. A Streetcar Named Desire. Yeah. About Schmidt. Adventures Adventures in Babysitting. After Earth. Air Force One. Akira. Aladdin. Alfred Hitchcock presents season 1. So this is kind of like the Twilight Zone, one of these anthology horror series. Alfred Hitchcock had his own. This is just season 1 of it. Alfred Hitchcock Collection, Essentials Collection. It includes Rear Window, Vertigo, North by Northwest, Psycho, and The Birds. Psycho, one of my favorite movies of all time. The Birds, enjoyed it a lot. North by Northwest, great. Rear Window, also great. Vertigo, Hot Shop. I do not like Vertigo at all. I've seen it like 2, 3 times. I don't get it. The story is just weak. It bores me. Yeah. Alien Quadrilogy. So Aliens 3, and Alien Resurrection. I've only seen the first two for obvious reasons. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Really underrated animated movie, to be honest. Alvin and Chipmunks. When I was first starting off my movie collection, this is one of the first movies I picked up ever. Definitely within the first three. The first 3 movies I ever picked up were Alvin and the Chipmunks, Mrs. Doubtfire, and the third one I'm not sure, but I think it was Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I want to say that's what it was, but I'm not completely sure. But I want to say those were the first 3 movies I ever got: Alvin and the Chipmunks, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and Mrs. Doubtfire. Um, so yeah. And for those who are curious, when did I start my movie collection? I want to say, I don't know, like 2013, 14, somewhere around there. So I've been collecting for a long time. And I initially started off with just DVDs because I didn't have a Blu-ray player. Then my DVD player broke. We bought a Blu-ray player, and then that's when I started collecting Blu-rays. My first Blu-ray was Clue. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned it, but Clue was my first Blu-ray movie, and even after that, was a Christmas present for my mom. So first Blu-ray movie I bought myself, though I don't remember at all. Continuing on, American Beauty, American Gangster, American History X, American Splendor, Amon Saga. I'm not sure if this is a movie or a series, miniseries or anime series. I'm not really sure. Haven't really seen it, but yeah. American Werewolf in London. Analyze This. Anastasia. Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. I think it's alright, to be honest. I'm not, yeah. Apocalypto. When it comes to comedies, I'm kind of like a hard sell. So, Aquamarine. Around the World in 80 Days, the Jackie Chan version, I want to say, or yeah, not really sure. Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. I don't care for Austin Powers. I'm dumb, but yeah. And then Avatar Book One, Water. Avatar Book Two, Earth, and Avatar Book Three, Fire. So yeah, I do have all three of them in the official collection. The reason I don't have them in the box at the moment is because of the way the collection is set up. Just to save a little bit more space. I save a slightly more space if I just split them up for the time being, instead of having them all together. But once they can be back together, they'll be back in the box. So that's just the system I use for that. I'm put that there for now. So yeah, that's what books 2 and 3. Batman Begins, Bad Grandpa, Batman the Animated Series. I'm not sure if this is season 1. It says volume 1, so it's again the same thing with Puppet Named Scooby Doo. Just a collection of the episodes. 6 episodes here, so you have the Cat in the Claw parts 1 and 2, Feet of Clay part 1 and 2, On Leather Wings, and Heart of Ice. So yeah, Bats, Battle Royale, Beetlejuice, Bella, Ben-Hur, the 1953 version. I believe it's 53, 59. Because there's like 10 different versions of Ben-Hur. So yeah, but we all know this is the most well-known one. Ben 10, it's another collection pack. There's a few episodes. Um, yeah, Big Trouble in Little China, Black Swan, Blade Runner, the direct final cut, Blame, Blow, Blown Away, Body of Lies, Breaking Bad season 1 and season 2. Bringing Down the House, Brooklyn, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, The Longest Day, The Sand Pebbles, and Hustler. Butterfly. This was an alright movie. The ending is kind of meh. Cache, also known as Hidden. Cantando Bajo la Lluvia, Singing in the Rain. Captain America and Captain America 2, Death Too Soon. So these are the cheesy 90s Captain America movies. Um, yeah. Captain America, the First Avenger. Charlie Chaplin, this is a collection pack of Charlie Chaplin shorts or movies. Um, Includes Shoulder Arms, The Champion, The Kid, Easy Street, The Vagabond, Work, The Tramp, The Knockout, and Kid Auto Races at Venice. This was like 6 books on Shout, Screen Factory Shout. Yeah. Um, it was on discount. The original price is like $20. $20 I think is too much for this, especially if it's DVD and they're all a bunch of short films. $6 is all right. Um, yeah. Carrie, the original one with Sissy Spacek. Chef. What do we have next? This next here. Chicago. Child's Play and Howling. I know I've seen the Howling. I just don't remember anything from it. Children of Heaven. Shopping Mall. Christine. Christine, Caligula, Christine. Y'all know where that's from. City of God. Citizen Kane. I already gave my thoughts on Mank, so there you go. Let's see, classic Western movies. So this is 9 classic Western movies, and you have True Grit, the original one. You have the original True Grit, The Shootist, Shane, Hud, Chukka, Posse, Will Penny, Johnny Reno, and Gunfight at the OK. Wow, Gunfight at the OK Corral. Can't talk right now. Click, Cocktail, Collateral Damage, Corpse Bride. I'm not that big of a fan of Tim Burton's animated movies, to be honest. I don't know. I just something about them are just kind of for me. Creature from the Black Lagoon, Cube, Cujo. I really don't care for this movie. Um, what is this? Extreme. Let's see, Cutting Edge Cinema, Extreme Zombies, 8 film collection, and this includes Bunker of Blood, Night of the Dead, The Chosen One, Bled White, Santa Claus versus the Zombies, Biker Zombies, Office of the Dead, Porn Star Zombie. I've seen Office of the Dead. Um, I don't remember much about it, to be honest. And I've seen Bunker of Blood. Don't remember much about it. Again, disposable horror zombie movies. Yeah. Dallas Spiders Club, Daredevil. I actually enjoy this movie, to be honest. I don't. Yeah. Dawn of the Dead and Land of the Dead. The remake for Dawn of the Dead and Land of the Dead. Yeah. I know I've seen Land of the Dead. Can't remember anything about it though. So yeah. Dead Snow. Definitely maybe, and because I said so. Deliverance. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. One of the first movies I got, like I said. Dinosaur. Dirty Dancing. Disaster LA. The last yeah, another zombie apocalypse movie. Divergent. Actually like the series, not gonna lie, in a guilty pleasure kind of way. Django Unchained. Dread, the remake. Easy A. Easy A was one of the first movies I got as well. Come to think of it, the exotic hotel, El Exotico Hotel Marigold, basically the exotic Marigold Hotel. That translation is kind of weird for the title, to be honest, but is what it is. El Libro de sus Secretos. I'm pretty sure this is Book of Eli. So yeah. El Milagro de la Mariposa Azul, Blue Butterfly. So yeah, or the Miracle of the Blue Butterfly. So yeah, some of these are in Spanish because reasons. Um, Plan B probably. Basically because when I do go to Colombia or Peru, because that's where my family's from, I'll buy movies there as well, and that's how they are. Um, El Principio. So this is an actual Mexican film, um, straight from Mexico. So yeah, I don't know. El Principio, the principal, I guess. It won 8 premios Ariels, 8 Ariel Awards, which is basically their Oscars. So yeah, El Reino. So the kingdom, I guess. It stars Jamie Foxx. So Elf, Enchanted, ER season 1, Escape from New York, Escape Plan. So yeah, I have this one on DVD, the other two on Blu-ray. Go figure. And Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Ex Machina, Exit Wounds, Face Off, Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. I enjoy those movies. Guilty fun. So yeah. Fantastic Mr. Fox, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Father of the Bride, Feel the Heat 10 movie collection. So you have Eight of Diamonds, Heartline, Wedding Day, the Gallantes File, Look at Me, A Broken Code, Desdemona, A Love Story, The Champagne Gang, Border Town, The Casino Job. Felix the Cat, another collection pack, 10 classic episodes. Um, Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Fiddler on the Roof, Fight Club, Finding Nemo, Final Destination 5, First Blood, Flushed Away, Friday Night Lights, Full Metal Jacket, Game of Thrones Season 1, Ghost in the Shell 2, The Innocents, write that very fast here, Ghost Rider, Ghostbusters 1 and 2, Ghoulies 1 and 2, Girl Happy, Gladiator, Good Will Hunting. We have here. Okay, Good Morning Vietnam. This is Good Will Hunting. Happening back to back. Gotham Season 2, Gran Torino, Gravity, Grease, Gangsters, Guns and Zombies, Gremlins, Gremlins 2, The Final Batch, Groundhog Day, Gus Van Sant's Last Days. I've always heard this as Gus Van Sant's Last Days. I know the actual title is Last Days, but every time people refer to this movie, everybody always says Gus Van Sant's Last Days. So it's under G. That's why. Hacksaw Ridge, Halloween, the original one, Halloween 2, and Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Halloween 2 was alright. I have to rewatch it, to be honest. And Halloween 3, I don't remember anything. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep through it, to be honest. Harry Potter, wow. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Prisoner of Azkaban. Goblet of Fire. Order of the Phoenix. Half-Blood Prince. And Deathly Hallows Part 1. And Deathly Hallows Part 2. So yeah. And I also like how every single Harry Potter movie has this slipcase here with like the border and whatever, aside from Half-Blood Prince and Part 1. I don't know how that turned out, but yeah. Harem Scarum. Heat. Hell in the Pacific. Kind of disappointed by this movie, to be honest, but it is what it is. Herbie Fully Loaded. This was actually the first movie I ever saw in theaters. The only scene I remember is there's a scene where Lindsay Lohan is in the hospital, and is it her father or her boyfriend in the film? So a guy in the film visits her in the hospital. That's the only scene I remember. I don't know why, but yeah, yeah, and clearly I haven't seen it since it came out in theaters. So yeah, Hermanos and El Crimen, so Brothers in Arms or Brothers in Crime. If you guys want to search it up and see what it's actually called, it has Kimani Marley, Sprague Benz, Paul Campbell, Wyclef Jean, and Louis Rankin. So yeah, the only thing I know isn't Wyclef Jean a musician as well, rapper? Didn't he do a song with Shakira? Hips Don't Lie. I think that's the one he did with Shakira. Hips Don't Lie. Um, maybe I'm not sure. Highway to Hell, 6 movie collection. which includes Night Drive, Followed Home, Bunny Man, Breadcrumbs, The Eves, and Drifter. Her, Hero, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I want to get Home Alone 1, but for some reason that movie is super hard to find. I don't know why. Hook. And I just don't mean during Christmas time, just in general. I think it's because it's a Christmas movie, so that's why they don't have it year round. And then when it comes to Christmas, since it's Home Alone, people are always taking it. So yeah, Hotel Rwanda, Hotel Transylvania. I actually enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I would. Than I thought I would. Hotel Transylvania 2. I don't think I've seen this one though. House of Wax, the remake with Paris Hilton. Yeah, I thought it was the original. Howard the Duck. It's a stupid, cheesy movie. House Moving Castle. Hook, the one with Bana, Eric Bana, yeah, and Hugo. I Robot. I Saw the Devil. In Time. Independence Day, the original one, obviously. Inglorious Bastards. Inside Man. Iron Man. Iron Man 2. It miniseries. J. Edgar. Jack the Giant Slayer. Jackie Chan 8 film collection. So this is 8 of his films, which are Battle Creek Brawl, Crime Stories, Police Story 1 and 2, Dragon Fist, The Protector, City Hunter, and Magnificent Bodyguards. Jailhouse Rock. James Dean Collection, all 3 of his movies, East of Eden, Rebel Without a Cause, and Giants. Gone Too Soon. Jaws. I don't really care for Jaws. I find it boring. Yeah, I respect it, but I just find it boring. Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. Also, I'm surprised that this was nominated for Best Animated Film at the Oscars. I didn't expect it. So yeah. John Q. Uh, John Wayne Collection, 25 films plus documentary, and they include Blue Steel, The Dawn Rider, The Desert Trail, The Lawless Frontier, Lucky Texan, The Man from Utah, The Star Packer, The Trial Beyond, Randy Rides Alone, West of the Divide, Angels and the Bad Man, McClintock, McClintock, The American West of John Ford, Helltown, Neath the Arizona Sky, Paradise Canyon, Rainbow Valley, Raiders of Destiny, Sagebrush Trail, Texas Terror, Winds of the Wasteland, The Shadow of the Eagle, The Hurricane Express, Desert Command, His Private Secretary, and the bonus documentary. Another John Wayne collection, which includes Fort Apache, The Searchers, Rio Bravo, and The Cowboys. John Wick, Kindergarten Cop, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. King Kong vs. Godzilla, La Decisión de Anne. Basically, this is the butterfly, something like that, with Cameron Diaz, something like the butterfly, something like that. I hate this movie. It's so melodramatic. La Sangre y la Lluvia, so Blood and Rain. Yeah. La Vida de David Gale, The Life of David Gale. Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Yeah. The original one with Jolie. Okay, so this needs some explanation. So this is Leonardo Martinez. Here I am. Basically, this is a musician, and this is just a collection of his music videos. Um, they're fine, I guess. Not my style of music, but it is what it is. And how do I get it? Basically, at a film festival. before COVID, I used to work a lot in film festivals. Um, so yeah, Laura, Laura, Legend of the Guardians, The Owls of Gaul, Life, Life is Beautiful. Okay, Vientos de Javon, Gone with the Wind, Logan, London Has Fallen, Lone Survivor, Looney Tunes movie collection. So this has like two movies from Looney Tunes. But if I remember correctly, they're both that's like a sequel. One is they're both like sequels to each other or something like that. Like one's the first and the other one's the second one. Something like that. It's really like three movies in one because it says this one is the Bugs Bunny slash Roadrunner movie, and I remember that bled into the second one, which is Bugs Bunny third movie 1001 Rabbit Tales. So this is like two, three different movies. I haven't seen this in a long ass time, to be honest. I don't really remember that much how it is, um, that process. So, but I have it. Made in Manhattan. Martha Mars, Martha Marcy May Marlene. Marvel's The Avengers. So why do I have this in the M section instead of the T or the A section? Because of Marvel's. Um, when it first came out, I heard a lot of people say it's Marvel's The Avengers, stuff like that. So that's why. Matilda, Mean Girls, Meet the Fockers, Meet the Robinsons, Men in Black 1, Men in Black 3. So yeah, like I said, I've seen the first and the third one. I've never seen the second one, and the second one's the only one I have a Blu-ray. I don't know what that logic is, but Million Dollar Baby, Miracle on 34th Street, yeah, 34th, Monster House, Mother, the Korean film, yeah, from Bong Joon-ho. I was like, it is Korean, right? Yeah. Um, Mrs. Doubtfire, again, one of the first movies I ever got. Mud, Mystic River. I need to rewatch this movie because I'm pretty sure when I first saw it, I didn't really get it. Night at the Museum. Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian. Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb. Night of the Living Dead, and 5 film collection. So, yeah, so includes Night of the Living Dead, of course, and then 5 other films, which are The Devil Bat, House on Haunted Hill, White Zombie, The Last Man on Earth, and The Bat. Me Before You, Nightmare on Elm Street, 8 film collection, so it has the first 8 movies. So Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Revenge, Dream Warriors, Dream Masters, Dream Child, The Final Nightmare, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and Freddy vs. Jason. Um, Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation, and Ninja Turtles: The Next. Again, the next mutations of these, yeah, ba- basically volume packs. East meets West and Turtle Power. Um, Live action TMNT show right after the animated one ended. Um, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like season one or season two. Or it's where if it's like volume one and volume two, or if it's selected episodes or whatever. Um, I want to watch these after I watch the animated series, the original animated series, because from what I hear or understand, this is basically a sequel to that. And I've seen most of the animated series, because I have most of it, as you'll see shortly. But I haven't. I want to see the whole thing. Um, so yeah, Niños Grandes, Grown Ups, right, with Adam Sandler, basically. Uh, No Country for Old Men, No Escape, Notting Hill. There's a time where I was just obsessed with this movie for some reason. I don't know. Where I watched it maybe like 4 or 5 times within a month. Yeah. Now You See Me, Nuevamente Amor, so Newly Loved or Beloved, with Jennifer Aniston and Aaron Eckhart. Maybe tell me the title in English if you guys know it. If it's not Newly in Love or something like that. Oceans, Olympus Has Fallen, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, my favorite movie of all time. 1 Hour Photo, Only Yesterday, Original Sin, P.S. I Love You, and The Lake House. Pan, I actually enjoy this movie, to be honest. Pan's Labyrinth, Persepolis, Peter Pan, Phone Booth, Pinocchio, Planet of the Apes. This is the original Planet of the Apes. I was about to say the remake, but I'm like, wait, I don't have the remake. Um, okay, Pokemon Indigo League Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Uh, which is really only up until episode 26 from here on the back. I don't know how this was split up, to be honest, but I have the first 3 parts, which is basically the first 26 episodes. Um, it's funny because they have Pokemon on Netflix, but they only have it up until like the first 50 something episodes. So it's not even the whole thing. So I've been trying to watch the whole thing. Ice of the Indigo League, but yeah. Pokemon Mewtwo Returns, Popeye, Poseidon, the remake of Poseidon's Adventure, Precious, Predator, Premium Rush, Primary Suspect, Princess Mononoke, Project Almanac, Psycho Collection, so Psychos 2, 3, and 4, the beginning. So yeah, Psycho actually has a remake, and I believe they're directed by Anthony Perkins himself, right? So yeah, on top of that, Pumpkinhead, Rango, Rashomon. Just checking something. I guess technically speaking, this would be the first Criterion I ever got. Not John Dillman, but John Dillman I bought from the website, whereas this one I think I bought it off Amazon or something. I don't remember. Redline, Reservoir Dogs. I always forget that I have this movie. I don't know why. I just forget I do. Revolutionary Road, Risky Business, Road to Perdition. Another 4 pack. RoboCop, The Terminator, Red Dawn, and Roadhouse. Rush Hour Collection. So all 3 films, Rush Hours 1, 2, and 3. Sakura Wars, the movie. Um, I guess there's an anime also alongside this movie. I'm not sure if you have to watch the anime in order to understand the movie. I was told that you don't necessarily need to watch an anime to watch the movie, but I would want to. You know, Samson and Delilah, Saturday Night Fever, Rocky, Scooby Doo and the Monster of Mexico, Scooby Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf, Scooby Doo and the Sea Monsters, which is basically a collection of um, sea based or ocean based episodes from the What's a New Scooby Doo series. What's a New Scooby Doo coming after you? Um, and the episodes they have is She Sees Sea Monsters by the Seashore, Uncle Scooby and Antarctica, and Reef Grief. So those three episodes. Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost, Scooby Doo Collection 1 and 2, the two original live action Scooby Doo movies, Scooby Doo and the Alien Invaders, Scooby Doo and the Cyber Chase. So yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm a huge Scooby Doo fan. Scooby Doo. Alright, last of the Scooby Doos, I swear. Scooby Doo on Zombie Island. I heard that Return to Zombie Island sucked, so I haven't seen it, so yeah. Shark Tale, Sherlock Holmes, Sherlock Holmes: The Game of Shadows, Shocker, Shrek 2, Shutter Island, Sicario, Siempre a tu lado, always by your side. Stars Richard Gere and Joan Allen, so maybe it has a different title in English. Sing, Skyfall, Soy Leyenda, I Am Legend, Spartacus, Speed, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2. I want to get the third one, to be honest. Spin Out, Spirited Away, wow. Stan Lee's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels. Basically an interview with Kevin Smith. Uh, yeah, the first one has two discs. One of them says creating Spider-Man, so how he created Spider-Man, and then the second part is here comes the heroes, so how he um wrote for Captain America, X-Men, Fantastic Four, and some of the other heroes. And he wrote for Stand and Deliver, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. The only movie from that trilogy, the sequel trilogy, that's actually good. Um, Steel Magnolias and Sleepless in Seattle. Some Like It Hot. Steve Jobs. Stephen King, Storm of the Century. Includes Storm of the Century, which is a miniseries, and then two more movies by Stephen King, The Shadows and Sheltered. Super Mario Bros. Mario's Movie Madness, basically, again, a few episodes from the animated series. Star Koopa, Toad Warriors, Robo Koopa, On Her Majesty's Sewer Service, and Raiders of the Lost Mushroom. Superman 5-pack collection. So Superman the movie, Superman 2, Superman 3, Superman 4, Quest for Peace, and Superman Returns. Superman Doomsday. What is this? Sukiyaki Western Jingle. Um, this is actually pretty interesting because this is the only DVD that I have in a steelbook. Um, so yeah, Table 19, Taken, Tarzan, Ted, Teen Titans: Trouble in Tokyo, Teen Wolf the movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Number 2, Secret of the Ooze, uh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Christmas. Basically a few Christmas episodes from the 2003 series. Christmas Aliens, A Way of Invisibility, and Fallen Angel. Yeah, here's the TMNT collection, basically. Okay, so season 1 of the 1980 series, 89 series. Season 1, season 2, season 3, And then here's where we get a little bit weird because season 3 is huge, 47 episodes. I think it's the longest season. So I guess what they did is they divided that season into like parts, into like different volumes, into like 12-part volumes. So I have season 3, volume 1, season 3, season 3, volume 2, volume 3, and yeah. But here's the thing: the way they numbered it, for some reason, they have it as volume 4, 5, and 6. Even though it's all season 3, I don't know. I don't understand this volume thing for TMNT. Because of that, though, I thought when I was buying volumes 4, 5, and 6, I was buying seasons 4, 5, and 6. Then I popped it in, and it turns out it was just season 3 all over again. And I was like, what the fuck? So I've been trying to find seasons 4, 5, and 6 of this series for like the longest time. They're like nowhere. The only place where I could get them is in the Blu-ray pack. Basically, if you guys don't know, TMNT, they have this like Blu-ray pack where it's like the turtle van with all 10 discs of the series. But even that's pretty hard to find. So I kind of want to do that, just buy that whole pack. But here, finding that is also pretty hard, and it's like super expensive, um, dumb expensive. So yeah, season 7, which is also ridiculously big. It's 27 episodes, but for some reason they were able to like compound into like one season or like into one box set or whatever. I don't know why they. Yeah, season 8, season 9, and season 10. Tenchi the movie, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, The Addams Family, The Adventures of Robin Hood, The Age of Adeline, The Amazing Spider-Man, The Andromeda Strain, and The Archies, Moving and Groovin', similar to like the Felix the Cat things, just a few select episodes from the animated show. All right, now we have the Batman versus Dracula, the Belko Experiment, the Book Thief, the Born Identity, Legacy, Supremacy, and Ultimatum. I don't have the fifth one, so yeah. Brave Little Toaster, Breakfast Club, Cabin in the Woods, The Campaign, The Chronicles of Narnia, the Clint Eastwood Collection, which basically includes the Dollars Trilogy, so Fistful of Dollars for a few dollars more, and Good, Bad, and the Ugly, as well as Hang 'em High. I've seen the Dollars Trilogy. Hot take: Good and Bad and the Ugly isn't that good, in my opinion. Yeah, honestly, I think the first one is the best one, and then the second one, and then the third one. Um, yeah, The Conjuring, The Cooler, The Craft, The Crime of Padre Amaro, The Critic, which I actually need to get again because here's the thing: I got this at a flea market, and I didn't. I should have checked the case. Because this is actually missing one of the discs. It's supposed to have 3 discs, and it's missing the second disc. Let me just show you here very fast. So yeah, so I have like the first couple episodes and then the last couple episodes. I wonder if it tells me here which episodes I'm missing. So yeah, I'm missing episodes 9 through 16, essentially. So yeah, which is basically the second half of season 1 and like the first 3 episodes of season 2. Then you get. Is there a way that I could just get the one disc? Um, uh, yeah, I should check that before I bought it. And what is this? The Dark Knight. Dark Knight Returns. Day the Earth Stood Still. The Dead Undead. The Departed. The Devil Wears Prada. The Dick Tracy Show, again, just like Felix. The Cat and Archie, just a couple episodes from the show. The Dictator. The Exorcist. The Expendables. The Faculty and Phantoms. I love the Faculty. Phantoms was whatever. This here. The Fighter. The Flash season 3. So yeah. The French Connection. The Freshman. The Ghost and the Chicken. The Gold Rush. Okay. This here. The Godfather Trilogy. With I believe there's a documentary here as well, if I'm not mistaken. And you double check very fast. Um, yeah, because you have the supplements, which is like I guess the behind the scenes stuff and all that good stuff. Um, the making of, and all that good stuff. So let me just put this back here very quickly. Put that there. So that was the Godfather, the Goonies, Grand Budapest Hotel. When I first saw this in theaters, I didn't really care for it. Watched it again sometime afterwards and fucking loved it afterwards. And one of my favorite comedy movies now. Graduate, Great Debaters, Great Escape, The Green Berets, The Heat, The Hunger Games, The Hunger Games Catching Fire, The Hustler. So yeah, I have this one twice, I guess. I just realized that. The Incredibles, and The Iron Giant, and The Karate Kid, the remake with Jaden Smith. I actually like this one. So yeah. The Killjoy Collection, so all three Killjoy movies, Killjoys 1, 2, and 3, essentially. The Last of the Mohicans, The Last Stand, The Legend of Korra. Um, I like The Legend of Korra, but there's that one thing in season 2. If you know, you know. Fucking horrendous. Honestly, actually, that one singular moment in season 2 kind of destroys the entire franchise, in my opinion. Like, in a really big way. And there's actually a video on YouTube that you can find explaining how bad it actually ruins the entire franchise. Um, but basically, in its most basic sense, it basically breaks its own lore. Because that one moment in season 2 basically breaks its own lore and Avatar. But that search up the video. I forget what it's called. Um, but if I find it, I'll put it down in a link down below. But yeah, that one singular moment, and if you know, you know, literally breaks the entire franchise because it literally breaks basically one of the cardinal rules of Avatar. And it's one of those things like I kind of when I remember when I first saw it, I'm like, Well, first off, I didn't like it to begin with, but I didn't realize how bad it breaks its own logic and rules. And it's a cardinal rule of the whole Avatar franchise. Um, so yeah, and it really, and that's on top of the fact that season two is already kind of weak in general. So yeah, The Lion King, the original one, not that fucking bullshit remake. The remake of The Lion King is quite possibly one of my top five most hated movies of all time. Least favorite, hated. Yeah, there's very few movies that I just straight up hate. The Lion King remake, I hate, which is funny because The Lion King, this version of The Lion King, I'm not so attached to it. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite Disney movies. If I had to see, if I had to do a top 10 favorite Disney movies, it probably will be in the top 10, but it'd be like in the bottom half, like eight, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like so, yeah. But the remake, holy shit, it makes me appreciate this movie a lot more. The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, and then you have The Two Towers. Um, I need to get the third one to be honest. I'm not really that big of a fan of the Lord of the Rings series to be honest. I think it's all right. The Magnificent Seven, the remake, and the Magnificent Seven collection, which is the original one, and then Return of the Magnificent Seven, Guns of the Magnificent Seven, and the Magnificent Seven Ride. Um, yeah, it's actually kind of a series. The Martian, The Man from Nowhere, The Man in the Iron Mask, The Mechanic, Last of the Living. Oh, sorry, this is the a horror midnight special, the Midnight Horror Collection, which includes The Last of the Living, Grave Mistake, Awaken the Dead, and I Am Omega. The Mummy, the Brendan Fraser version, Neverending Stories 1 and 2, The Nice Guys, number 23, really boring movie. I don't know why a lot of people recommended that movie, but it's really boring in my opinion. Next up, The Outlaw, Josie Wells, and Pale Rider. Um, the case kind of broke a little bit, but okay, cool. It's not really closing right now. The Outsiders, The Omega Man, The Orphanage, the Panic at Needle Park, The Parent Trap, The Passion of the Christ, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, The Phantom of the Opera, The Princess Bride, The Proposition, The Quick and the Dead, The Road, The Rock, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, 7 Year Itch, The Shawshank Redemption, The Simpsons Movie, The Skull Man, some anime series. It's like 12 episodes. The Titanic, so another Titanic miniseries. This is like 4 or 5 episodes long, and basically, um, it's almost like an anthology thing, where every single episode they take the perspective of a different character, whether fictional or real life, and how they survived the Titanic or didn't survive the Titanic. Um, yeah, stars Peter Gallagher, George C. Scott, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Ava Marie Saint, and Tim Curry. Tim Curry plays a weird character here. Then again, it's Tim Curry. So, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. This is the first movie that I've noticed a score for a movie, if that makes sense. Because usually I don't pay attention to the score. But the score for that's just beautiful, and I've always paid attention to it every time I watch it. The Witch, or The Witch as it's better known. It's two V's. The Witch. I mean, I know because of olden times. Back then, W wasn't really a letter, so they just put two V's. But I'm calling it the Vitch because these, whatever, I don't give a shit. The Walking Dead, Season 1, Season 2, Season 5, Unstoppable, Under Siege, Unforgiven, and the Universal Monsters here. So you have the Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Invisible Man, the Bride of Frankenstein, and the Wolfman. Walk the Line, Wall-E, Waltz with Bashir, War of the Worlds, the Tom Cruise version, Warm Bodies. I somehow broke the slipcover when I first got this because I got this was a Christmas or a birthday, and I was taking off the wrapping, and somehow I busted the slipcover. So yeah, so I literally have it taped there with like the price tag, which is Watchmen, We Are the Millers, Titanic. Um, Maybe this is the one with the anthology stuff where I told you. Yeah, I have 3 different Titanic miniseries. I don't know why. I think this is the one where it's a different episode. And have I ever seen the other Titanic? I feel like I have. I know I have. Too many Titanic stuff. That's all I know. Speaking of Titanic, the definitive documentary collection, basically a couple of documentaries on Titanic, on people being interviewed who survived the Titanic. So yeah, it's a bunch of good stuff. TMNT, the animated movie, To Kill a Mockingbird, Total Recall, the Colin Farrell version. I was about to say Colin Firth, but no. Actually, quite much. I enjoy that version. The original one is, of course, better, but I don't mind that version, to be honest. Tower of Terror, Toy Story 3, Tunnel, um, Un Sueño Posible, basically the Blind Side, Unbreakable, The Warriors, Warriors come out and play, Thelma and Louise, There Will Be Blood, Thor, Three Kings, True Detective Season 1 and Season 2. I saw Season 1, loved it. Season 2, I haven't seen it yet, to be honest, and haven't seen Season 3 either. Thumbelina, it's an alright movie. Tin Man, the complete miniseries. Haven't seen this one yet. Wedding Crashers, Wedding Slashers. Um, New Scooby Doo, the New Scooby Doo. What is this? What's a New Scooby Doo? Space Ape at the Cape. So basically, another collection of episodes from the What's a New Scooby Doo series. Does it say which episodes come here? There's no creature like the snow creature. Gigantosaurus, Space Ape at the Cape, Big Scare, and the Big Easy. So yeah, those are the 4 episodes that are here. What Dreams May Come. When Marnie Was Here, there. When the Sidewalk Ends, Where the Sidewalk Ends, sorry. Whiplash, Wild, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, When's River, Winter's Bone, Wishmaker and Wishmaker 2, Evil Never Dies, Wolverine, Weapon X, Tomorrow Dies Today, World War Z, X-Men, X-Men First Class, X-Men The Last Stand, Origins Wolverine, X2, Yes Man, Young Frankenstein, Young Guns, Zombie Classics. There's two parts basically, and they include Oasis of the Living, White Zombie, Night of the Living Dead, Revenge of the Zombies, Zombie Diaries 2, and Zombieland. And last but not least, I have these DVDs are kind of loose that I don't have the case or anything for, so I'm going to show you here. 310 to Yuma. What is this? 10 Dead Men. Yeah, get that out of here. 101 Dalmatians, the Glenn Close version. 1066. Amor a Morir. I guess To Die of Love, something like that. Antes de que muera, Before They Die. Don't really know what movie this will be. So, Area Q, Argo, Armored, Art Heist, Astro Boy, the animated movie from like 10 years ago. Battle for Terra A, or Terra, sorry. Battle for Terra. Uh, Battlestar Galactica, The Plan. Bubba the Redneck Werewolf. I got this at a book fair essentially. The author was there. He signed it, and it came with a comic. Carnivorous, Captive. I think the David Oyelowo movie. Yeah. Zelda 211. So Cell 211, I believe. I guess is what would be called. Clifford the Big Red Dog. Scholastic game. So if you don't remember, or if you're young enough to know this, back when Scholastic was still a thing in schools, they would, you could buy stuff from there. And I guess I bought at some point, me or maybe my sister and I somehow ended up with it. This Scholastic game. I also know they gave this out at Wendy's. As well, to a certain degree, which I know which games are from Wendy's. So yeah, I have a few of these like TV, DVD games. This is one of them. Um, Countdown Jerusalem. What is this? Crusaders. Um, Dante 01, Date Night. What are you? Demolition. I believe that's the Jake Gyllenhaal movie. If I'm not mistaken, which I thought was all right. Um, Despertar, which stars Dominic West and Elvis Stoughton, Rebecca Hall. I guess this would be Awaken in Spanish. I have another copy of After Earth for some reason. Let's see what else we have here. Dolan's Cadillac. Um, Domicilio Privado, so private domicilio. I'm assuming that's what it is. Or so yeah. Stars Salvidio Costa. Drag Me to Hell. El Corazón del Guerrero, The Warrior's Heart. Stars someone Ashley. Stars someone called with the last name Ashley, but I can't really tell who it is. Right there. El Crucero de las Locas, The Cruise for Crazies or something like that, or The Crazy Cruise with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Vivica Fox and Roger Moore. So yeah. And by the way, if you guys are wondering why I have a bunch of these films, it's just like this, like kind of loose, is because my cousin, when he used to live here, he had his movies like this is basically his movie collection, and he didn't want them anymore. He just kind of gave them to me. So yeah, and yeah. Next up, I have El Diario de un Mara, so Mara's Diary, probably. Stars Gilberto Ryan, I don't, and Rodolfo de Anda Jr. El Hijo de Saul, so Son of Saul. El Hombre de Acero, Man of Steel. El Yandaro Soltero, so The Lone Ranger. Um, Niño con la Niño con la pijama de rayas, so Boy in Striped Pajamas. El único superviviente, Lone Survivor. Uh, En busca del pasado, In Search of the Past. Stars David Duchovny and is David Duchovny and can't see who that is. Maybe Robin Williams. I don't know. This face kind of looks like Robin Williams a bit, but I can't really tell. So yeah. Encuentros de Ultratumba 2, so Paranormal Activity 2. Enemies Among Us. Enigma with Val Kilmer and Dioria Biard. What is this? Enredado, Tangled basically. Enredado. Evan Almighty, Fire and Ice, Flicka 3. I didn't even know there was a Flicka 2. I only knew there was one Flicka. I didn't think there was a series of Flicka films, to be honest. So, Flor de la Vida, so Flower of Life. Kelly L. King, I think is the director of this movie. Furia de Titanes, so Fury of the Titans, I believe. This has to be the remake, by the way. So yeah, Fury. What is this? GI Joe 2, Ganjini, Gold Digger Killer. So yeah, this is Jeff's film. I forgot his last name right now. But I actually have interviewed him in the channel, so you can search up for the interview. I'll probably link it down below somewhere if I remember. It's a fine film. Hail Caesar, Hose, Humanity's End, Hunger. Here's what I was talking about. I Spy Mystery, two of them of the same one. Basically the 1D Scholastic stuff that I was telling you about earlier. So I have two copies of that, and again, two copies of I Spy Spooky Mansion, Ice Age 1, Incendie, Denis Villeneuve, c'est just Incendie, right? Iron Man 3, Jumper, right, back here. La Fuente de las Mujeres, so the Fountain of Women. So you have that there. Okay, next up, okay. Leewood K8 Center 5th grade graduation. So basically a video for my 5th grade graduation. Like, okay, 4-pack, License to Kill, Spencer, Pale King and Princess, Chance, and Momentum. Lincoln. What is this? Rockets, Firebird, Rescue, Little Einstein's, Rockets, Firebird, Rescue. Live Free and Die Hard. Live Free or Die Hard, sorry. Alright. Los hombres que no amaban las mujeres. Basically, this would translate to the woman to the men who don't love women. But I'm pretty sure this is a Swedish version of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I'm pretty sure it is. Um, Luces Rojas, Red Lights, with Toby Jones, Sigourney Weaver, Elizabeth Olsen. Mad Detective, Medidas Extraordinarias, Extraordinary Measures with Harrison Ford and Brendan Fraser. Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus, One Day. Pingu Ante Nice, Power Kids, Rápido y Furioso 6, Fast and Furious 6, Rio Steel, Ring of Death, Ripstick, How to Ride, basically, because I do have a ripstick, so basically the manual as to how to ride a ripstick. Save the Chimps, speaking out for them. Um, basically a charity video. I've also interviewed Tamerlane here on the channel, and he's very into like the environment, and he, raising funds, donations to save the environment and chimps and animals, basically. And this is basically a video explaining how we can save the chimps with the donations that they provided for the organization here. Oh, yeah, SEAL Team, Schwartz, Slumdog Millionaire, Sniper Legacy, Stan Helsing, Steam Wrecked, another one of these things I picked up at the in the film festival circuit. And this is I interviewed Christopher Batista, something like that. And this is basically his film, his short film. It's 18 minutes long. It's fun. Storm Force When Disaster Strikes, Taken Two. Uh, Tiempo de Vengancia, so Time of Vengeance. Um, Killing Down, maybe. That's what it says here in English. Um, does it say who it stars? Uma Croisa Boats, maybe. The Killing Fields, Book of Eli, The Box, Equalizer, The Girl in the Park, The Gray, The Guest, The Haunted Airman, Hurt Locker, The Intern, King's Speech, The Korean, The Last Legion, Men Who Stare at Goats. What do we have here? The President's Men, All Line in the Sand, Bounty Hunters, and Bounty Hunters 2 Hardball, The Escapist, The Robber, uh, The Shepherd, Border Patrol. Is it the Shepherd, the Good Shepherd? The Shepherd. The Stern Experiment, The Terrorist Next Door, Zombie Diaries 1. Yeah. Uh, Tracers. Uh, what is this movie? Trishna, I think. I believe it'd be Trishna. I think that's what it is. Tornado Valley, Unbroken, Vantage Point, uh, Veer, Wall Street, Wild Child, Would Be Kings, Wyvern, Yonker Joe, The November Man. And before I actually end this video, I actually do have four more movies that I actually have ordered. That I'm gonna tell them right now, tell you guys right now. I haven't gotten them yet, so I'm just gonna tell you which ones I ordered. Which is the Incredible Hulk, the MCU Hulk, Bridge to Terabithia, Sky High, and The Devil's Arithmetics. And yeah, with all those movies, with the four coming in, including the four coming in, I have a total of 1,124 movies. What can I say? I love movies. So hopefully, whoever stayed here for the long haul, enjoy this video. 200th video special. Honestly, I don't expect this to get lots of views, but it was fun to do. I don't mind it. Let's see how long this actually turns out being. If you guys have any thoughts on the movies I have, comment all that good stuff down below. Any movies I should get, go ahead, comment all that down below. The last video, part one, or the first time I did this, my 100th, that was 3 years ago. So this is three and a half years later, because I saw that video. I saw that I posted it like on June or July. So 3 years ago, 2017. So who knows? Maybe in 3 more years, you'll see my collection again grow and all that good stuff. Holy crap! So yeah, that's basically it for now. Again, if you guys stayed here and watched the whole thing, I thank you a lot. If not, I understand. Probably didn't even get to this part of the video, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah, that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.